Welcome to our channel and thank you for logging on. Today we are discussing the Grand Seiko collection for the 2018 model year, and our subject is the Grand Seiko Automatic GMT SBGM235 from the Elegance collection. This is part of the 9S 20th anniversary series, and for 2018 a 1,000 piece limited edition. This timepiece combines everything that is distinctive of Grand Seiko, from the respect for heritage to the state-of-the-art in-house watchmaking, as well as distinctive craft traits that are specific to the Japanese mark. Starting with a wrist shot, the timepiece is traditionally sized at 39.5 millimeters in diameter in stainless steel. You can see that the watch sits proportionally superb on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, so that's your frame of reference in terms of size. The watch is not broad from lug to lug. It's 46.9 millimeters and 14 millimeters thick, but you will note the generously sloped conical bezel as well as the domed profile of the box section sapphire. Now, if you wish to swap straps, you can see that there are strap tool apertures, and the spacing is 19 millimeters between the lugs, but you will want to consider this OEM Grand Seiko factory strap simply beautiful in navy blue with a semi-gloss finish atop premium large rectangular scale alligator leather. You can see a folded edge with a monotone stitch and then a natural calfskin on the underside. Of course, the watch, like just about everything else, built in Japan, along with strap and buckle by Grand Seiko. The timepiece, one of the most accomplished in-house products you're going to encounter. All of Grand Seiko, from the lubricant oils that are used to the hairspring to the shock protection. And you'll note the taste for vintage cues in this Elegance collection timepiece extends to the imprint of Grand Seiko with a rusticated background on the buckle of the deployant. The deployant with a twin trigger action, so it's sure tight when closed with no susceptibility to pop open, this one not friction fit, and you'll note there is a strap guide in stainless steel built in, and of course the clasp, like the case, fully finished, but the case finished to a higher degree. You can see the distinct step between the mid-case and the lugs themselves, evocative of Grand Seiko's pioneering references from the early to mid-1960s. You'll also note the Zaratsu optically smooth tin plate polishing method used to create this flawless, almost black polish on the flanks of the watch. This done by Grand Seiko artisans by hand and eye and experience. A remarkable measure of hand craftsmanship on a timepiece that is designed not to be a cloistered safe queen, but indeed your everyday companion. Moving to the dial, you will note the mosaic pattern featuring a combination of Grand Seiko logo as well as a reference to the old Dainai Sakosha, the company that was the predecessor to Seiko Instrument. So the mosaic splaying out in radial fashion, overlaid from the center, and ringed by a combination of hand-finished and hand-applied applique hour indices, as well as a blue on silver imprint for the 24-hour register. Now, there are two separate time zones, 12 and 24, independently settable on this watch. The mechanism able to keep track of two separate time zones simultaneously, and the local hour hand will drive the date. So, for example, you can see how the watch is able to change your local time, even crossing the international date line in either direction as you travel without stopping the watch. Now, you can pull the crown out all the way and activate hacking or stop seconds for precise setting, but the watch gives you the flexibility to operate in either way. Grand Seiko dial furniture as well as hands, often some of the finest finished in the industry, comparable to the best of Switzerland and Germany. A combination of polish and satin, expanses that are broad and flat, and sharp curved fluted surfaces, as well as ducks, nips, and ticks. It has a wonderful surfacing from the indices to the hands at center, and you will note a signature of Grand Seiko, the heat blued GMT hand, not chemically dyed, the real thing blued steel. Now turn it all over, and you can see that this is a limited edition in honor of the seminal 1998 9S, the 20th anniversary watch. This one from the Elegance collection, a little bit different in style than the other 9S 20th anniversary pieces, but one item that is common is the latest iteration of the 9S caliber, water resistant to 30 meters thanks to the case construction. What you're looking at is Grand Seiko caliber 9S66 automatic 3-day power reserve, 4 Hz beat rate, 35 joules with the 12 and 24-hour independent settable time zones and the hacking or stop seconds. Now, what it also has is an extraordinary 6-position adjustment. Those keeping score will remember that the Swiss COSC chronometer standard involves timing and adjustment in only 5 positions to earn that certificate, so Grand Seiko going above and beyond the industry standards. Everything else about the watch, Once more, from the individual stones to the lubricants used to top them, created in-house by Grand Seiko, one of the most vertically integrated manufacturers within Switzerland, Japan, Germany, or beyond. Truly a world-class watch in every respect. You can see this one and learn more on our website, govbergwatches.com.